Okay, great. Well, the national championships, we felt that because there was a lack of competitions in the last 18 to two years, there is critical need for us to come back with a national championship, more particularly as there was some debate about, you know, how the top players are, who the top players are, and all that type of stuff. Ultimately, we know that, and the national championships is a key tournament that we use, one, to crown the top athletes into the annals of history. So it's critical that we host it, also to use as selection criteria. So we decided as an association that we'll have that championship as the first event that will take place. And January 21st would be the junior leg to 24th. And then the next week will be the senior leg from the 29th to the, well, that'll fall into February, yeah, over the weekend. And we'll have in that division, we'll have the girls 15 years and on, the boys 15 years and on, the boys 19 years and on, and girls 19 years and under. In addition to the other categories, doubles, mixed doubles, singles, because that'll be the edition, the singles edition of the championships. In the senior realm, we'll have the men's, women's, the B class and C class, because those are the tiers beyond, a little below the senior realm. So I think most of the players are geared up for it. I think, you know, a lot of grounds is to be settled, and you know, players are eager to, you know, establish themselves, and I know a lot of them are being putting in the work. So we expect a fantastic championship.
Olympian Chelsea Edgell is among the top players who have signaled their intention to participate. The significant aspect of these championships is being a baseline for selection for the numerous events in 2022.
It'll give us a yardstick for selection. It'll give us a guide as to how we move forward in terms of selecting teams. It'll synchronize our programs with the ITTF, because their ranking system initially was rewarding. Initially, it was based on performance in international competition, but then they moved towards a participatory model where you get points. But they've, you know, pegged that back now, and basically they're looking at three systems. One, you have a feeder system, which award a certain amount of points, challenge series, and then now the continental event. So as a national federation, you could now decide, you know, which players fall into that category than just sending, let's say, a junior player who may not be as formidable as the national champion, but if he goes and plays in a continental event, he would get, you know, the top points and end up turning the #1 world ranked player. So it was basically done to basically, you know, with that in mind, to ensure that we have, you know, a system that is much more structured for team selection.
Munroe indicated they're working to ensure that at least the senior players are given significant financial rewards for the success of this championship. Financial incentives are also being explored for the junior players as well. For the newsroom, Akim Gray.